Good morning everybody. We've decided to come to Speeton today, see if we can find any of them big ectomorph ammonites, some Speeton shrimp, and maybe, probably not, but maybe some marine reptile. So fingers crossed. We've only got a couple of hours because the tide's not very good. It's low tide now, so I've only got a couple of hours collecting, but let's hope we find something interesting. We might even find some really nice big belemnites. There we go. Look at that. The prehistoric past. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't mind finding one of those plesiosaurs. Should be quite interesting. So there is quite a few fossils that you can find at Speeton. Sometimes it's hard going, sometimes it's really good. But we'll get down there and see what we can find. Yeah, so we might even find some cylinder-toothed belemnites, which would be quite nice. They're the really long ones. But it's nice. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I haven't been to Speeton for a while, because normally I'm going to North Yorkshire, but today it wouldn't have been worth it, so I thought, where should we go? I've been to Mappleton a few times, not found too much, so I thought, I'll tell you what, we'll go to Speeton. I haven't been here for probably over a year now, so it's nice to have a change. I've got my trowel with me, because obviously when you're looking at the Speeton clay, you know, you're best with a trowel rather than a hammer. And of course Speeton is part of the Cretaceous period. That's when the ammonites decided to uncoil and become really large. I mean, I can remember about 5-6 years ago now, I carted off a 6-stone block. It's only a partial of an ammonite, but it's absolutely massive, a big ectomorph. But it was nice, it was worth saving, definitely, and it had just fallen out the clay, so I was quite lucky to be there at that time. So looks nice though. Just walking down the track now to the beach. Thank God it wasn't yesterday, because it was absolutely pouring with rain and windy all day. Right, let's get down onto the beach, have a look around and see what we can find. It's just nice to be out there, good for the soul. Right, so we're down onto the beach now, as you can see, and we're going to have a look through these pebbles and rocks, because you never know what you're going to find in these. All the fossils just being washed up. You never know what you're going to find. A nice big bone block would do me today. Now I've got some nice big piece of coral just sat there. I can see plenty of shells around. There's lots of shells. Wouldn't mind finding another There's a nice big shell block just here. Yeah, there's a lot of glacial erratics being washed up at Speeton. There we go, look at that, you see, that would have been a nice gryphia there, look. gone though. You see, we've got an ammonite in here. It's only a partial. Looks like an Eleganticeras, but again, that's probably been washed in from Whitby. Right, we've come to the first bit of Speeton clay. Let's have a look and see if there's anything poking out. You can find belemnites in here, heteromorphs, all sorts sticking out. Well, we've got a little partial ammonite print there, but they do all seem to be crushed. Just see if I can see anything poking out. We've got a belemnite just there. So we're starting to see fossils. Nothing that I can collect. Right, there's not much I can see in that bit. Yeah, I found my biggest belemnite that I've ever found here. Out of the clay. Which was quite cool. Just got to get your eye in and see if you can see anything. Obviously we won't be climbing on the clay today. Right, well, we found our first ammonite. It might be an Arneoceras. Here he is, just in there. There we go, can you see the keel poking out of there? That might be the end of it there, so there could be a nice specimen in there. So I'm not going to whack it anymore. I'm going to take that home and I'm going to prep it. First ammonite of the day. Nice one. Well, we've just come across a multi-block of ammonites. You can just pick him up. There you go. You can see there's a keel poking out of there. There was one there. There's a keel poking out of there. So there's probably, I could probably get, oh, there's another keel just here, look. One there and one there. I can probably get about 3 ammonites out of here in this small block. It's not too bad, is it? We'll take that back. Nice. Right, I'm seeing plenty of coral. We've seen a few belemnites in the hard rock, but there's not too much else at the minute. But if I leave with that just one ammonite, that's okay. We've got one, which is the aim of the game, and it's just nice to be out, isn't it, to be fair with you. I like, you know, walking about just looking and seeing if I can see anything poking out. It's nice, and you get some sea air as well. I ain't been out in a while, but with me doing some night shifts and that, I've just been too tired to come out. It's the only problem. Right, we're near to the clay now as well. Come on, there must be a bone block somewhere. Although I don't seem to find much bone, but our Liam, he's a bone magnet, I think. I mean, there's just so many rocks to look through. There's some partials in there of something. Right, so we've reached the clay now. And I'm just looking to see if I can see anything interesting poking out, because you never really know while looking on the floor as well. You never know what you're going to find. Like sure what that is. Else poking out? No, I don't think that was anything. Yeah, there's a lot of mud around today as well. Now there's our first example. There you go, there's a nice big belemnite coming out the clay here. A Cretaceous belemnite. Not going to collect it though. Found bigger. Somebody's been up in the clay, but yeah, I wouldn't risk it. It's full of mud and you can easily slip, and I don't fancy doing that. It's interesting how the formation works here. You know, the layers are all different, they're all mishmash. Another big belemnite just there, sticking out. Well, like I say, it's not the biggest I've found from here. You can get some nice Speeton shrimp too from here. Looks like somebody might have been digging through there, or it slipped itself. And we've got some mud here that's come down. Yeah, here we have one of the oysters type fossils that you can get at Speeton. Sadly, these are they've got like a rot and you can't really collect them, but that's quite a nice one sticking out the quay. sticking out the clay, it's quite large. And here is a piece of ammonite that's been crushed. It's not collectible, but nice to see. But I've seen a few pieces like this now, so they're around. They are around. Right, so we're at the next piece of clay, and I've just seen something very interesting. I don't know whether any of you can tell me about it, but there's some wooden posts here, and they don't look like they've just been put there. They look like they've been there a while, and they're actually coming out of the Speeton clay. It looks like it could have been some sort of a platform. I don't know. You see, they're well into the clay, so I don't know. That's something that I've not seen here before. Just sticking out of the clay, been wearing out, and it goes all the way in. So I don't know if anybody can tell me what that is. I'm not sure. It's very interesting though. There we go, we've spotted a nice little ammonite in the clay here. Whether the middle's there I don't know, but it's a nice little ammonite found in the clay. First one today. So let's have a look at it and get it out. Yeah, we're starting to see a few belemnites now. There's one there. There's some cracked ones just there. We've got another bigger one just up there. And there's a few clusters of iron pyrite as well. No real ectomorphs yet, to be fair. I thought I'd have seen one by now. Looks like that would have been a nice big belemnite in there. I haven't even found any shrimp nodules yet. Which is a bit strange. But there is a lot of mud about, as you can see. It's all sloped down. And there's quite a few crushed oysters. That's coming out the clay. Well, there's not too much of anything. Just yet. All it takes is that one find, isn't it? I mean, that monster belemnite I found here a few years ago, that made my day, my biggest ever belemnite. You see, that is coming close to a nice big belemnite. See the tip there, running all the way along there. There's another one just there. Right, so I was just looking around here, not seeing too much, and can you see that there? There's a part of an ammonite coming out the clay here. Now, is it going to be whole or not? I don't think it is. I think it's a partial. But let's get it out and have a look at it. Right, if I can do it this way. I reckon it is going to be a partial. Yeah, looks like a partial to me. It's a shame, isn't it? It's a big piece as well. Yeah. Only a partial. It's the only trouble with Speeton, they don't preserve very well. Yeah. Big piece of ammonite though. You see? It's all covered in clay. It's a shame, isn't it? Yeah. Just a section. Nice section, but something I'm not going to take. If it had been a bit bigger I might have taken it, but there's a belemnite just there as well. There's a nice piece of ammonite there. There we go. I've just heard a noise at the back of me. Hey up there, we've got a seal. Look at that. Good morning. You alright this morning? Hey? Having a rest? Well, fancy seeing that. There he is. I've never ever seen a seal at Speeton. Oh, he's saying hello. Up until today. And he's just sat there, he looks alright, he's just having a rest. So, having a yawn as well. He is having a yawn. Right, well, we've just seen nice big ammonite sticking out from underneath there, look. But as you can tell, that is probably going to be crushed. So let's have a look, but I'm pretty sure that that ammonite will be crushed, as they often are from Speeton. Yeah, you see the top half's gone, it's been squashed down. No, I'm not even going to attempt that, it's been totally squashed. There's no point. Yeah, it was nice seeing that seal. The dog knows where it is, it's just scared it there, look. Just trying to get out of the way, so he's put him on the lead, which is good, because the dog's like, well, what's that? Oh, look at that. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Looks like somebody might have got a full one out of there. Probably worth spending a little bit of time around this area then, having a look around, because that was a nice size one, was that one. There we go, we've just got a nice little ammonite out the clay there. Very badly crushed, but it's all there. Right, we've finished looking in the clay now, so it's time to look through a few of these rocks and pebbles and see if we can find anything. I'll stay on the outer rim. So we found a few bits. I've had worse days. Now we've got to be careful when I'm going back of this this seal that's just up there. Just have to make sure we navigate around him. Well, yeah, it's been nice to get out for a couple of hours. somewhere that I haven't been for a while. There's been some different ammonites. The wildlife you see when you're fossil collecting. Absolutely fantastic. He's a pup. He's not the biggest, but he's alright. So what we'll do is we'll leave him be and we'll carry on as we were. Right, so we're just navigating past the seal again. We'll see you again. He's just resting there. Looks alright. He's quite plump and it doesn't look like he's in distress or anything. So we'll leave him to it. Right, that's it for me now. So if you've liked this video, please like and think of subscribing, and we'll be out again in another couple of weeks. Don't know where to go yet. All depends on the tide. Might go to Kettleness. I haven't been there for a while. Just have a nice walk, see what we can find. But yeah, it's been nice to come to Speeton and find a few bits and pieces. Found a few different ammonites, which was nice. So I shall see you all in the next episode, and thanks again for watching.